Today on the Brickafit channel, we are turning these 3 sets into our own custom builds. This is the postcard challenge. Now Foggy will be the judge as always, but Dave, are you excited for this challenge? Are you ready? Are you pumped? Because he's doing 1 and I'm doing 2.
I'm doing 2, you're only doing 1.
Yes, I am excited, I'm pumped. I'm swinging from the chandeliers with breathless anticipation of the challenge.
It is his first really build of any kind of size.
You have to go back to the early days when I thought the 2x4 brick was the basic building block of Lego.
That is another story for another day.
I purchased hundreds of them, and let's just say that all my early builds were a bit blocky.
We're going to take a look at, I think, the worst one, the postcard builds, because we've already built them. But this I'm titling Starry Night at Alamein.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you used Starry Night, and you're thinking, that isn't that Van Gogh picture at El Alamein. That changes things.
Yes. So this one, Dave, how are you thinking on this
I
one?
love the whole North African campaign. Tank warfare in the desert, it just doesn't get any better than that. You got the moon, and I like it. I like your little tanks. They're very cute.
Foggy, what are you thinking?
I think it's time to eat.
But we got 3 German tanks, 1 kind of armored car, and then a British tank of a pretty big size, and they're facing off, and they're supposed to be this like kind of canyon type thing. I don't know what I was thinking, because in Africa I don't think they have canyons. I think that's only a...
No, parts of it they do, yeah.
Well, actually it's a mountain range, that's why there's a lot of tan, and then there's like dark tan on the inside of it, and it's like you're going into a cave. That was the idea. So I don't know if it really... This is the weakest one in my opinion, and kind of the one that was kind of thrown together last minute, but it's supposed to be at nighttime, and there you go. Kind of stupid, so we're gonna move on. I ranked that like a 5 out of 10. This is just a peaceful day on the farm. This one has a sun featuring. You got some nice clouds.
Ooh, the square sun.
And then the barn has some sticker details from the Australia postcard set. I used those. Nice. You got a little ramp for your tractors and stuff to get into the barn.
And it looks like you have the sand crawler there.
It's not a sand crawler. It's not. It's a wooden cruise ship.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. That's the sea.
Anyway, so that's the sea. And you got a cruise ship there and a little bit of a deck and a little bit of a beach over there as well. And then you got a nice windmill, which is a large windmill, but it's there. And I guess it's generating electricity for everybody. There you go. There's some dark green place to kind of suggest a little bit more lush landscape, as well as some flowers, just to kind of give a little bit of detail. The red barn is accompanied by white trim, which is kind of like selling the fact that it is that kind of barn style. So there you go. I actually am quite proud of this one. This is the one I spent the most time on, believe it or not. And so yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Foggy, what are you thinking about this?
Let me see the next one. I'm really thinking that's going to be the best.
Alright, so here we go, and full disclosure, I helped out Dave on this. Yeah. The Western Shootout, which is actually pretty cool, honestly. Mind the really textured, studded look of the awning there, but there you go. It's a saloon. It's a saloon. Dave, take me through the process of what you were thinking on this one.
I was thinking of something that would be easy to build, brah. Something that had a little violence in it, or military. I had to chuck out my first several possibilities, including a recreation of the War of 1812 from beginning to end.
Why were you...
I felt there wasn't enough room in the postcard format to give that subject justice. Then I thought, speaking of justice, yeah, gunfight. I'm thinking about adding a lamp with a light in it to really give it that nighttime eerie effect.
You got the saloon doors here.
Yeah.
You got the white to suggest windows. You got some pillars holding up your awning there, and 2 gunslingers dueling it out.
One with a bottle in his hand and a gun in the other, and apparently another bottle of whiskey laying on the floor that he or someone else had already drunk.
Yeah, so there you go. What are you titling this one, Dave?
I'm calling this, I'll have to give it some thought.
One special thing we used is we used Brickafit tiling. Oh, yes, Brickafit, my company. You can go purchase these tiles right now. Link in the description. Go get yourself some tiles. For any mocks ranging from the Wild West to modern day, we got you covered. There's also minifigures as well. Some pictures up on screen. Foggy is a huge fan of them. So, yeah, buy it for Foggy. But anyway, but 1x4 wood grain elements on the bottom, and then 1x8s for kind of pillars in the back, which is just, you know, pretty nice if I do say so myself. So you can go pick those up right now on Brickafit.com. But I think that really just makes a lot of detail to this mock. And I know this is minifig scale, so the other ones have been micro scale. This one is minifig scale.
You're darn tootin'.
Anyway, but so yeah, the postcard challenge. Let me know how we did. What would you build if you had this? Maybe you could do this. Maybe, you know, on my dead Discord server, or text me a picture up on Instagram of what you come up with if you want to do it. If you do, great job. If you don't,
great job.
Whatever. But
there are no winners here or
feature,
losers, just participants.
We'll feature in the next video. We'll see the tens of nobody that will do that. But anyway, there you go. Pretty cool little challenge. Let me know what other kind of challenges you want us to do. And yeah, well, I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Rate us. Rate our build skills. And Dave, I will get him building more mocks. He's going to be building more mocks.
I got the ideas, I just don't have the follow through.
Or the time. Or we don't have the parts.
Or the parts.
Anyway, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, sharing, turning on notifications. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
And what about for the roof, covering it with 1x6, your 1x6 boards? Would that be too much?
Way too much.
Okay.
But you at home, oh, you can do that.